Hello everyone. I think I need to pick up this thing. Oh yeah. So thanks for intro already. Yeah. And before I start speaking, please tell me, raise your hands. Who know what esports is? Oh, that's cool. The number of people are increasing from conference to conference for past 6 months. For people who don't know what is esports, basically it's whenever people are playing computer games professionally. They're earning by playing computer games. Sometimes it sounds ridiculous back in the days, but right now it's one of the most fast-growing digital industry in the world. And today I will tell you that's basically the huge market that you missed. And after this presentation, I think your life will never ever be the same again. You will just explore one of the greatest opportunities, one of the greatest markets. So how it's all started, yeah? We can say that the gaming in general was pretty small. Yeah, it was early 90s, it was like $100 million industry back in the days. And right now, it's $100 billion industry with 2.3 billion people involved in gaming all around the planet. And what is the most important part, this majority of the revenue, majority of the audience, basically is coming from competitive gaming, online gaming. Whenever people are competing with each other online, will be PC gaming, consoles, VR or mobile, that's how we compete. So, and how this competition has started, yeah? That's the gaming clubs. I've been sitting over there in late 90s, playing semi-professional in StarCraft. Yeah, that was like there were no internet at my home, yes, and we need to get to the clubs and play against each other inside of the club, basically. Only people who are playing inside of the club can compete. And basically this was an ultimate weapon of all and any gamers on the planet, yeah, ball mouse. Do you remember those? Who remember ball mouse? Who has been using those? And especially whenever it's not if it's moving, not like badly or something happening, you need to like open this one, remove the ball, scratch the alien life form inside of it, yeah? Put the ball and start playing again. This is World Cyber Games 2004 in San Francisco. I've been already participated as a professional player in Counter-Strike. And that's basically the first wave of development of the esports and competitive gaming in general, was development of the internet. So whenever people can freely challenge each other, it was like early 2000, it was like Quake, I don't know, Counter-Strike, StarCraft, all these things. They were in frontier kind of development of competitive gaming. And that's how esports looks right now. Hundreds of millions of people watching online, hundreds of thousands attending on-site events all around the planet. More than dozens of millions of prize money, yeah, and like enormous amount of people involved, basically. So what's as a stats, how esports looks like in the modern era? So overall audience of fans and occasional viewers reaching almost 400 million people. If we compare the viewership of sports and esports, as far as you can see, esports is just like, so far, yeah, bigger than Stanley Cup finals or NBA finals. We're comparing them with international, that's the biggest event in Dota 2, and League of Legends World Finals, that's the biggest LOL event ever. Then prize money. This, in 2017, prize money reached more than $100 million paid a year. Yeah, the friend of mine, the ex-player of our team, Kokhanovskyy, also known as Kuroki, already earned about 2.3 million in 2017 by playing Dota 2. Major sports club, yeah, all around the planet, are chipping into the esports. NBA clubs who are playing American football, who are playing football in general, yeah, they're just buying in or buying out esports team or creating their own. Right now, about 60 different clubs, mostly like from European and US based, are owning or building esports team right now. We've been on the meeting with Borussia Dortmund. We've been meeting with Bavaria, and everybody is interested, just because it's something that they feel will be the next phase of the development of the sport. So it's all good. Yeah, it's a bright market. Everybody happy. So why I'm here? Yeah, why, Alex, you are saying this to us? As this market is really cool, but as majority of us, it's also facing critical issues, which has never been fixed. Yeah. And how those issues looks like? The first one, that the market is insecure, as for now. It's not mature, yeah? As Navi, we've been participating on different events all around the planet with my team. Yeah, we've been like almost in every big country whenever there were events. And sometimes we're not getting paid. The tournament organizers owe us hundreds of thousands of dollars prize money, which we will never can see, yeah, in our life. Sometimes, whenever you sign, for example, sponsors sign a sponsorship deal, yeah, with a team, whatever, or with a tournament, and sponsor is facing huge undelivery. Yeah, it's just non-delivery. It was like something that was very nice in presentation, but in the end it appeared something different, and money already paid. So that's the first thing. The second one, it's market fragmentation. Basically, there is no entry point. Yeah, nobody can answer on the question, like, do you know how to sponsor esports team, any of you? Esports event, if you want to, or esports player? How to become a professional player or join the professional team? There is just no answers. And imagine like a market so fragmented. So people need to use like, I don't know, dozens of services, yeah, to answer all of those. You know IMDb, yeah, whenever it's a website, whenever you like watch the rankings of the movies and you can find any movie on the planet that you want, internet movie database. And imagine on the esports right now, instead of having one solution, we have one website whenever you're going to search for the movie. Second, you're searching for the ratings. Third, you're reading the reviews. Fourth, you see who the actors are. Imagine like it's just like enormous amount of work people are doing, like, and this effort is kind of useless. The friend of mine, he's a pretty wealthy guy. He's living in Ukraine, Sergey. And he got two kiddos. One is 16, one is 18. And they want to start esports team. He connected me in WhatsApp with these guys. And basically, they've been asking, hey, Alex, like what we need to do, like how we can like get like the team done, how we can like assemble the teammates and find the sponsors. And I've been trying to explain them, just like I cannot talk by my phone, but I'm just typing, and you need to go to this server and do this. Then like it was so many steps, yeah, that they need to assemble. Basically, they didn't respond. Like the first their response was like, "That's the smile," yeah. The kiddo sent me immediately. So. It's just not possible for normal people to understand how those things are not connected. Third, universe is very limited, and the business tools are very bad. Yeah, imagine this industry we have like no tools for team management. Can you imagine that? There are just no tools. Professional teams were earning millions of dollars. We're coming to events. And we don't have any simple for scouting, no tools. For analytics, it's all digital. Yeah, it's all digital. You need to understand this, like we're grabbing the APIs from the game and we're putting out analytics tools, but there is no mass usage of those. And the point is that the expertise of this market is also very limited. There are only like few people who know about this in general. So remember the game, Fort Boyard. It was an old game whenever people need to roam, teams need to roll all around the castle. And this guy, the only one who gives a shit about the clue of this castle. Yeah, he's the only one who can help you to resolve. And you need to always ask for him, oh, can you help me, please? And basically, that's the esports market right now. So many people are coming. Yeah, like Tencent will invest about $5 billion in esports in the upcoming years. Game developers are making this one like a #1 tool. ARPU, yeah, average revenue per user, will grow in by 15 times in the next 10 years, or even 7. And we have I don't know, 100 teams, 1,000 players, and basically, I don't know, 20 tournament organizers who are sharing 99% of the revenue of the market. So, I sometimes think that Microsoft bought esports. Really. That's something that this thing is so wrong that something needs to be done. And utilizing all this knowledge, that I got on the esports market, we appeared with the idea of the Dream Team. It's basically an infrastructure platform and payment gateway for competitive gaming and esports. What Dream Team is doing, it's really simple. We are basically acting like eBay. We are connecting buyers and sellers, all parts of the esports ecosystem. Professionals, like players, managers, scouts, analysts, coaches, with teams, tournaments, and businesses, like sponsors, advertisers, or platforms who are buying content. So basically, we are giving them an opportunity, and as well we're providing them tools how to deal with each other. So we are issuing our inner currency, which will be used for all and any transaction between all those parties. So we are uniting players, teams, tournament sponsors, and game developers to use this currency. What kind of things you can done? What kind of things you can basically pay for? Salaries and bonuses for the players, player transfer market, sponsorship deals, advertising deals, media rights sales, crowdfunding, tournament prize money, everything using smart contracts and using our dedicated token. So over here you see that's like how teams participating on the event and tournament pay out prize money. So right after tournament ends, like 10 minutes, teams is receiving their share of the prize money. And immediately, like 10 minutes after, or 5 minutes after, team is leaving their small cut for their business, and they're sending the rest of the money to players. Fast, easy, and like without any delays. Even right now, as a professional team, we are waiting for a prize money from 3 to 6 months in average, whenever they are paid. Also, you can use the tokens for premium accounts, boosters, and big data analytics. That we have a lot of data that we are grabbing right now. We're in partnership with University College of London to work on the big data, and I will have a lecture on Thursday in 2 days, representing this one to the students. So what we accomplished so far? We already have a working product with more than 150 users registered in 2 months. We are aiming to get 4 million users till the end of the year. That's something is our main goal. We conducted the first phase of token sale and we raised $6 million. It was hard cap for 4 days. And right now we are moving to the second phase that will happen in February, March. Our advisory board, basically we assembled the most powerful advisory board from all and any gaming related project or ICO. We have advisors coming from esports industry, the top level executives and the co-owners of the biggest parties, game developers, financials, and investment background. Our partners, once again, the majority of them coming from gaming and esports. Thus we already partner with a couple of professional teams and the biggest tournament organizer like ESL, for example. And from a legal side, we're working with Lasseman & Watkins, and it's one of our legal advisors, which is the coolest one. I think that's it. Thank you very much.
So first, thank you very much. I really like your approach. What do you think about like other specific markets that are tackled by coins like WAX, which really focus on in-game purchases and items, and NGCoin, who is really focusing on guild building and really building professional clubs and servers? Because your field is pretty interesting, for sure, we see it. And esports is growing, but these are also so strong markets which really people are already used to use cryptos like in-game gold or in-game silver. So are you about to tackle these markets as well?
So I think that's a very good question. Thank you. I think our main focus right now to concentrate eventually on esports and competitive gaming and make a mass adoption for our inner currency inside of the service. Yeah, so like if we'll have like 20, 40, 50 million people inside of the service using this one, yes, for sure we can go to game developers and pitch this opportunity. We're already working with Xsolla, and Xsolla is one of the biggest payment gateways in the world. For like PUBG, this is like the new very popular game, Players Know Battleground, Twitch TV, they're kind of using as a payment gateway. And we're already in partnership with them, and our token, basically with DreamTeam token, you can pay in all those services. Yeah, to provide this one to all their customers, yeah, that you can use it. But I think we are not striving to be in-game currency because the competition is strong, and there's like already a lot of players on the market. What games we are planning to focus? Okay, so we launched our platform with just Counter-Strike right now. In 1 month, we're adding League of Legends, then Dota 2, Overwatch, and Players Unknown Battlegrounds. That's the plan for this year, as a 5 games. In next year, we will add about 20-25 games, and starting from 2020, any person in the world, just using our kind of tools on the platform, can add any game that they want. From Age of Empires to StarCraft or whatever. Yes, like there will be no limitations.
I'm a huge fan of Navi. Thank you very much for the talk.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I just have a question. What do you think about the volatility of the cryptocurrency market? Because when the contracts are made and the team managers planning for the future of their team, and then the market crash can happen and so on and so forth.
Yeah, so it's a very good question. For sure, people right now don't want volatility is huge, yeah, and people don't want to pay it in tokens. So we will basically issue a possibility to issue a future on all and any contract. So basically, you can lock down any contract in USD in the end of the day, and whenever a contract is ended, you just will receive USD without any kind of issues about the rates of the token on the market. But once again, we will buy and sell tokens for sure for any and all transactions. Thank you very much.